Thank you. Hey, man, first and foremost, thank y'all so much. Honestly and truly, because y'all know, like, this matters, right? And this ain't even on the script. I'm just talking to you right now. Like, this matters. Like, for y'all to come here and pack out a house for your guy, that means something to me, man. So when I say yes, sir, y'all gonna say yes, sir. So, yes, sir! Hey, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Like, I waited 2 years to meet y'all in this environment at this very point in time in my life. I worked 2 years to get here, right? Last year, there was this thing called COVID, so we couldn't do Men of Color, right? But at the same time, 2 years ago in 2020, right? 2019, 2020, right? I was in the same seat Charlotte in. And like I told a multiple of guys, right, that was sitting next to me, I was like, hey man, next time I come here, right, I'm gonna be presenting, okay? You gotta speak that into existence. Now what y'all done did, y'all done put a little pressure on me because I ain't expect a full house. But I appreciate that. And we are overly prepared, all right, to make sure that everybody in this room feels like an individual. Y'all get the information that you came to get, because y'all ain't come here just to sit and listen. Y'all came here to be engaged, right? Y'all came here to be inspired. Y'all came here to get information. Y'all came to get knowledge that you can take back home, right? Because everybody not in the room. But if you in the room, all right, make sure you're a giant in every room, all right? That's huge, okay? Every time you up against a challenge, make sure you beat your chest 6 times, and you're a giant in every room that you walk into, all right? The session is called Accept Your Crown, all right, as a bridge to success. Now, let's make sure that we can pay attention, right? Because the call to action and the call to response is going to be throughout. We're engaging, all right? This is a conversation. It's not just me talking, right? Y'all going to be talking, all right? Y'all going to be doing things. Y'all got your own questions that you're going to have to answer, right? But just my guys, really quickly, if you wearing a crown, right, obviously you are a, come on, man. Stop playing with me, all right? Now, my ladies, since y'all in the room, we appreciate you, right? Key thing is I've never had a woman of color not crown me before I was naturally ready. And what that means is that I love you, right? From the bottom of my heart, every woman of color, I love you. I appreciate you, all right? I see you, okay? And whenever I'm around, you protected, you love, and you comfortable and you welcome, right? But obviously, my ladies only, if you wearing a crown, then obviously you are a queen. Stop playing, all right? So, expectations really, really quickly, all right? Raise your hand if you're human. Yeah, all right? It's cool sometimes, majority on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but all right, the key thing is that if you're human, one thing I can promise, because all humans make mistakes, I don't promise perfection in nothing that I do, all right, in any environment, all right? But I'm super, super comfortable in over-promising excellence and greatness, all right? So when it's your time to be engaged and speak, don't feel as if you gotta be perfect, because I'm not gonna be perfect, all right? Understand that you can be human, and you can still be great, and you can still be excellent. All right, that's the only thing that I'm asking of you, all right? Also, too, okay, one thing about it is, I promise you this, we gonna not stay too long, and we not gonna stay too short, all right? So, like, when the conversation is coming to an end, we not gonna hold you. Of course, I'm here for as long as you want, all right? In reference to Q&A, hopefully a lot of y'all do have questions afterwards, okay? But at the same time, don't feel as if this is gonna be a long, drawn-out session, all right, that's gonna make you fall asleep or be like, yo, when is this over, okay? That's not how we do things, all right? We make it fun, we make it engaging. Everybody got gum that wanted to have gum, so obviously we in the gift-giving mood, all right? Y'all got flyers on that flyer, okay? Now, it's a Leadership Academy for young men, okay? I didn't wanna come and meet you and not have an opportunity for us to build a relationship, all right? So not only am I here to see you, I want to invite y'all to come back home and see me. All right, I'm from Aiken. It's at USC Aiken. I extended the deadline specifically for y'all. All right, nobody else can apply unless they were here at the Men of Color Summit. All right, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna meet a lot of good brothers. Okay, I'm gonna meet a lot of good people. All right, I'm gonna meet a lot of young men who may not have known, all right, what we had going on. So let me make sure that I extend the deadline. All right, on that flyer it says April 15th. Okay, for you specifically, all right? I left it open, okay? Y'all got into the end of next week. If you are interested, all right, and coming down, it's super engaging, super fun, It's a multi-day overnight youth male leadership development conference. Y'all stay overnight at USC Aiken in the dorms, all right? It's our 4th annual, so we know what we're doing. Y'all got sports tournaments, all right? Football and basketball. Raise your hand if you're an athlete. Put y'all hand down, man. I'll ball on you right now. Oh, golly. Y'all, wow. But 7-on-7, all right? Football tournaments. 3-on-3, 4-on-4 for the basketball. I haven't necessarily decided just yet. All right, and you get trophies at the end if you that good. All right, but it's a bracketed tournament, so it's elimination style. You gotta bring your A game. Okay, same thing. Leadership development, public speaking, how to secure employment, entrepreneurship. All right, basic mechanics. If you are an artist, all right, can you draw? We got an art day. All right, sing, dance. Okay, choreograph. Okay, can you paint? Okay, what are you interested in? We got it. Because one thing about men is that there's not just one definition of a man, all right? So when we bring you down to USC Aiken, my hometown, and we have this leadership academy, I'm hoping that I see a lot of y'all in the room. We already got 90 plus guys registered, all right? So you're not gonna be there alone. You're gonna meet new people. Y'all gonna make new friends. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be engaging. Y'all got free time, all right? Just in case you wanna call your girl or you wanna go take a nap, that's cool. But I left that application open for y'all just for y'all. Now, do me a favor, okay? If you have your phone, okay, and y'all can move if you need to, zoom in, sometimes that works, all right? But if you have your phone, you can scan this QR code, and it's gonna take you to the activity of the day, all right? With that activity of the day, y'all are gonna have questions that pop up on the screen, all right? I'm not going to ask these questions. The questions are not on the paper if you have it. The questions are not in the form if you have it. You got to keep your head up because once again, if you're wearing a crown, then obviously you are a stop playing. All right, ladies. Obviously, if you're wearing a crown, then obviously you are a stop playing. All right, and I ain't never seen a king or a queen walk with their head down, so we keep our heads up. All right, but at the same time, there's always ROI. I never ask a man or a woman to do anything for free, so of course we got prizes, right? But it's gotta be engaging, all right? You gotta earn that. And if you want it, you can get it, all right? But it's a limited amount, okay? So it's a situation where like you really gotta illustrate that leadership, okay? But I give y'all, okay, 10 seconds, we'll count it down, right? If you got the QR code, good. If you don't have your phone, that's okay too. We got a printout. Does anybody need a printout because you don't have your phone? My guy back there, my guy right here. We got pens for you as well. We got pens for you as well. All right. Now, you can go ahead and put in your first name and last name and the questions that you can answer. You can go ahead and answer those. All right. You can go ahead and answer those. So, first name, last name. I think they got on there what? Favorite food, favorite color. All right, your age, you can answer those. All right, that's totally fine. All right, that's totally fine. Keep your hands up, we're not rushing. We're not rushing. Keep your hands up. And also, just to make sure, all right, we're clear. It says presented by Tim Behling, which is me, and we're gonna dive into who I am a little bit more. But it's made possible by my queen, Liz Morris. All right, I would not be here if it was not for Miss Liz. That goes back to the fact that I'm not just talking. Women of color have always loved me in the most genuine, organic way. So let's clap it up for Miss Liz real quick. All right. We give it a couple of more seconds to make sure y'all good. Make sure y'all good. All right, but, so, topics of the day, just so y'all know, and y'all are aware, I like awareness. All right, if everybody's aware, then everybody can prepare, all right, and everybody can execute, and we can all do our job. All right, so, we're gonna kick it off with intros. Y'all gonna hear my spiel, go a little more in depth, all right? Keep it short, though, in reference to who I am and why I'm here. All right, we're gonna talk about 3 things, because accept your crown as a bridge to success, the importance of men of color being in leadership positions. But when I say positions, all right, I'm talking about in the household. I'm talking about in the community. I'm talking about in your career, whether that be school or your profession. All right, and I'm talking about in all your personal interactions, okay, to ensure that you're illustrating leadership day in, day out. Leadership is not a concept. It is a lifestyle. Every day I wake up, I am a leader. When I go to the gym, I am a leader. When I go to work, I am a leader. When I come to the Men of Color Summit, I am a leader. When I go and have brunch with my mother, I am a leader. When I go home and I talk to my nieces, I am a leader. All right? When I meet somebody random on the street, all right, I am a leader. When somebody comes up to me and says, hey, brother, do you have a couple of dollars for me to get something to eat? I am a leader. All right? When I interact with strangers, there isn't something that I turn on or off. I'm a leader at all points in time. You can call me at 1 p.m. You can call me at 3 a.m. You're going to get the same energy because I'm a leader day in, day out. And if all of you adopt that same lifestyle, then we move forward in life. All right? Key thing, though, it's not that hard. I'll be honest with you. And things that shit, it's really not, okay? It's something that requires responsibility, but it ain't daunting. Especially after you start getting into it, it really become easy, right? But after that, we got Q&A. So we gonna keep it short, right? Nothing too long. All right, we keeping it short. Yeah. So now, before I introduce me, I wanna know who y'all are. Now, obviously we got a packed house. And if you want me to keep my promise, all right, I'm not keeping y'all too long and not making this too short. All right, let me get 6 volunteers to stand up and do an intro. Ooh, 1? Oh, Ms. Liz, that's our first one. You know he get. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, my bad, fellas. We'll have other opportunities. My bad. Well, now you can stay and everything, because you came in with energy yesterday. It was downstairs with the DJ, so like we like that. You good, yeah, you good. All right, yeah, you good. How many we got? Good, all right. We supposed to have 7, but we got 6. It's all good. So, that's great. All right, you took that 7th spot. I like that. All right, so now, Key, one thing about it, all right? I need, okay, short intro, but it's weird when you talking to people and you don't know who they are, all right? And I want to make this as comfortable as we possibly can. So, what I need from you, all right, first name, last name. Now remember, it's the same first name and last name that you had yesterday too, all right? And the day you was born. It's the same thing. You ain't got to sweat too much on that one, all right? First name, last name, your favorite food, your favorite color, all right? And I need you to answer one question for me. The hardest question, does representation matter, all right? And when I'm talking about representation, I'm asking you, does, all right, seeing a man of color that looks like you inspire you to do great things, all right? Does a man of color who looks like you, who is already doing great things, inspire you to do great things? You can keep it short. You can give me a yes or a no, all right? You can give me a maybe sometimes, or you can give us a short synopsis of why you answered the way you did. Favorite color, favorite food, first name, last name, does representation matter to you, all right? We'll start here, and then we'll go around. What you got, my guy?
Right, my name's Christian Harling. My favorite color is black and red. My favorite food is spaghetti. And to me, representation does matter because the way you're putting yourself out to other people, it'll reflect how they'll see you, like, forever.
I like that. All right, now real quick, because we in the South, you put sugar in your spaghetti or not?
Oh, no.
Thank God. Clap it up for my guy, because he, all right, have a seat. Next up, let's go.
My whole name is Bernard Behling. I am 16. I go to Dillon High School. I don't really have a favorite food, and my favorite color is blue. And for representation, I do think it matters because it shows how you were brought up, like respect-wise, like how you respect people.
Yeah, I like that. Clap it up for him. So we got 2 yeses. Yes, sir.
My name is Rashid. My last name is Carolyn. I go to St. High School. My favorite food is sushi. I like the color blue and orange. And yes,
Does representation matter?
yes, indeed it does because yesterday when I came here, it was James Cleaver. We were talking about stuff about we'll stop trying. Like we keep going no matter how many times we never.
Absolutely, man. That's facts too. Clap it up for him. Here. What you got? Does matter? All right, I like it. Clap it up for him. All right, my guy.
What's going on? My name is David Thompson. I go by DT. I go to Georgia Southern University. I'm here with my organization, Move, the Men of Vision and Excellence.
Okay. Make noise for it. Yes, sir. Y'all gotta represent. He just called y'all out. Y'all ain't gonna represent. Let's go.
Who are we? Move!
Let's go.
My favorite color is green. Due to college, my favorite food is Chinese. What was the last one?
Does representation matter?
Yes. As I've grown, I've had a few mentors to help guide the way and help me become the man that I am today. So
Yeah.
just in short, yes.
We like that. We like that. All right, real quick now, because I like Chinese food too. So what you get when you get? Well, what you get when you go? I'm sorry, I told you I wasn't perfect.
Hey, oatmeal meal, sesame chicken with fried rice.
Stop playing with them. All right, my guy, let's make it happen. All right, shh. Absolutely. The thing's saying shit. All right, no. I got a question. You gotta stand back up because Italian food been tricking us for a long time. All right, they got the marinara sauce. They got some type of noodles involved in the same meat. What's the difference between lasagna and spaghetti and ziti and all of that other stuff?
Lasagna's like layers. You like put it together.
Uh-huh.
Spaghetti usually got like noodles and cheese and sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably saw it. Yeah, it's different. All right, clap it up for him. All right, so now, right, I know a good bit of y'all, okay, and we will continue to get to know each other, you know what I'm saying, as we go along, but yo, this is me. And yeah, I planned the suit or whatever. I wanted it to look like me while I was here talking. I wanted y'all to see me on the picture and then see me in person too. I thought it'd be cool, right? I did switch up the tie a little bit, but I thought it was fresh, right? I was like, that's me, this me, y'all, we together. Like, that's cool, right? All right, so now, first and foremost, okay, true story, right? And I don't necessarily like it being in my story, but it also drives me every day, is that like I meet every stereotype that a black man can meet. And it's sad, bro, but it's at the same time, it drives me, all right? So let me ask y'all a couple of questions to see if we're relatable or not, all right? Raise your hand if you grew up or are growing up living in the same household as your father. I didn't. All right. That's good though, right? That's good. Shout out to dad. But I ain't had that experience. So that's already, you 5 steps ahead of me. All right. Raise your hand, okay? Because if y'all knew him, right? And this is everybody too. So like 2-part question. If you did not grow up with them, or if you did, do you have a good relationship with your father? Raise your hand. Okay. Everything, I like it. That's good. That's good. All right, because now that you're seeing them in the household, you got a good relationship. For those who don't, I ain't either. And we got the same name. I don't need no dude. That's crazy. I ain't never met him. But obviously he was handsome and things of that nature. I mean, I'm just putting that out there. It's like, nah, I don't know. I look like my mother. So, keep going. Let's do this keep survey thing, all right? Because this is cool too. Raise your hand, whether you did or not, raise your hand if your best friends grew up in the same house and have a good relationship with their father. There we go. Because sometimes it's not your dad, right? But it could be your guy dad, which is like your dad, because you be over there, right? Good, hands down, right? None of my best friends have fathers either. That's crazy, right? We were each other's fathers. I learned more from a guy who was the same age as me. He was taller, right? But he was the same age as me than I did a grown man who brought me into this world and was supposed to love me, right? That's sad, man. But we not gonna let it stop us. We're gonna keep it moving, right? And things and shit. Okay, 2 more questions real quick. Raise your hand, okay, if you have somebody in your family that has graduated from college before you. Golly, man. Y'all got a lot of hands up. Or whatever. Hands down. Plot twist, I didn't. Right? Everything. I'm the first gen. All right, I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college. It don't matter what degree we got. And that's why I went and got all of them. Right? And I'm still getting more. So I got 2 associates. I got the certificates that they offered. I got a bachelor's degree too. I'm gonna get my master's. I don't know if I'm gonna get a doctorate yet, but Dr. Tim sound cool. It sound cool. It sound cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It sound cool. It sound cool. So at the same time, man, it's just like, cause I gotta set the bar now. So like my family, I got nieces. I got unborn children that I plan on being a great father to, right? I got people in my family that aren't born yet, and they're gonna be looking up to Uncle Tim. They're gonna be looking up to Dad Tim. They're gonna be looking up to Cousin Tim. And so like when they get asked the same questions, I want them to be able to raise their hands too. Because representation matters. And if they can see me do it, then they can believe that they can do it. So I gotta get everything, right? Because at no point in time are they gonna be able to say, I'm the first. I'm checking all first. All first. Nah, or whatever. This is lineage. This is legacy. I'm checking all first. All right? Nobody in my family is getting nothing. Well, unless they're doing something right now. All right? But nobody coming up after us, after this generation, is getting nothing first. It's 2022. Why are we still talking about first? That's not a bragging point. That's really sad. I'll be honest with you. Because at the same time, how many generations you got to get here? Right? And that's not anything against my family. My family works very hard. Right? Obviously, they groomed me to be the man that I am today. Right? Obviously, they support me day in, day out. Right? I love them, okay? I can have every conversation I want to have with them, but at the same time, right, it's 2022. Why are we still talking about first, right? And as people of color, we love putting that moniker on it, when in actuality, all right, nobody else brags about that. That's not something to brag about, because it's just like, what have y'all been doing, right? So, go back real quick, I'm sorry. All right. Now, last question, okay? Raise your hand, all right, if you, okay, have somebody in your family that started a business or became an entrepreneur before you. Bet, I like that. Y'all already know the answer. I didn't, right? But that led me, okay, to starting my nonprofit organization called Successteam. Really and truly, it's a 501c3 nonprofit. It's geared towards leadership development, youth mentoring, and making a difference in the lives of our youth, which is you guys, all right? I know we got the flyer for the Leadership Academy for young men, ladies, but we actually got a Leadership Academy for young women as well, all right? It's our first time doing it this year, and when I leave here, I gotta go to it because it's tomorrow. And things that nature. Miss Liz will be there too, right? But I say that to say is that we're not going to forget about you, okay? And like I know that's a quick turnaround, so I ain't gonna put that pressure on you, all right, to get there tomorrow. But it's at Augusta University from 9 to 3, all right? If you would like to come, administrators, directors, parents, guardians, if you can get them there, they can ride with us, they can come, all right? 9 to 3, okay, Augusta University. It's gonna be fun, all right? It's just a one-day event. Next year, we're gonna do it multi-day overnight, all right? Mirroring the Academy for Young Men, right? But I just wanted to plug that in and put that out there just in case y'all wanted to build a relationship, all right? I'm a 2021 South Carolina Top 20 under 40, right? 2017 Man of the Year, they've been crowning me, all right? Acting like I was doing something great, man, for a long time, and I've been doing my best to live up to that expectation, all right? And I'm a 2020 MLK Martin Luther King Drum Major Award recipient by Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, man. It's appreciated. Clap it up for me. First question, all right, and y'all don't have long because we're not gonna stay on this slide. So if you in your QR code, all right, because you shouldn't have exited out of it, all right, or if you got your paper, this is your first question that you need to be answering, all right. I'm gonna be talking, you can listen to me, all right, but you need to be answering these questions because again, this is ROI, this is from us to you. You need to be taking in this information, taking something back, all right, but then also learning more about yourself. That self-awareness is key when it comes to being successful, all right? So from that standpoint, right, my definition of a leader, that goes back to me starting a success team, all right? It's somebody who can find a problem within their own life, develop a solution, and allow everybody else to benefit from it, all right? So with Success Team, again, we do our leadership academies. We do our back-to-school book bag drive every year, all right? We got our youth council, which is ongoing, all right? We got our Night of Champions Gala, all right, which we do, okay, to award and honor everybody else in the community that's doing great things, all right? But then when it comes down to the concept of leadership, it was really about, all right, developing something, providing something, okay, that wasn't offered at the time. This is the 5th, all right, Men of Color Summit, all right? That means that when I was your age and needed this program, it wasn't offered, it wasn't provided. And I come from a small city of Aiken, South Carolina, to where we don't even have no type of building this big to host anything like that. So it wasn't provided and it wasn't offered, but we getting better, so we're gonna make sure we change that. I don't know where all the cities that y'all come from, right? But it might be a city like mine to where it's just like everything isn't necessarily provided, okay? Everything may not be offered, all right? You may not have the opportunities that you need. You may not have the access that you need. You may not have the mentors that you need. You may not know the people that you need to know, but I'm here to tell you that you can start something, all right? You can be the solution, all right, to the problems that you have, and all you gotta do is tap in to leadership, all right? Because the key thing about leadership, and like it should be offered, first and foremost, you shouldn't have to. Okay, I'll be honest with you. It should have been somebody else who saw that problem and executed a solution for you to benefit from it. But if there's not, all right, then check this. Plot twist. Maybe you're blessed with the vision, so it's your destiny, it's your purpose to do so. All right? Maybe it's not theirs. Maybe you the chosen one. Ain't nobody found no cure to cancer yet. All right? And how long we been searching for that? So it's a situation where it might be you, right? You might be the individual who was born, all right, to ensure that we find that cure, all right? But we got to dive in and move on to it. Next slide, please. So, passion, all right? This ain't a question, okay? Somebody raise their hand and read the slide for me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, all right? This is my definition, because just so you know, back to the intro slide, we talking about 3 phases of leadership, all right? I got 3, passion, position, and perception. But in order for you to really dive into it and connect to it, we gotta understand what passion is. Passion is what you genuinely care about, all right? Passion is that one thing, maybe 2, maybe a couple, all right, of things that you genuinely care about, all right? You wake up thinking about that. You go to sleep thinking about that. All right, you going throughout your day, you thinking about that. It's really, all it is a genuine, organic love, all right? And it's just like, we have noteworthy things that says, find your passion, all right? Find your purpose. 1, you ain't gotta find nothing you already got, all right? We're all born with purpose, right? So, the key thing, the problem that we run into is that we try to find something, all right, that we already have because we want to acknowledge what we naturally care about, okay, because it don't look cool enough, right? It don't make enough money. It's not attractive enough, all right? It's not meant for us, all right? Somebody else is doing it. There's a lot of this being offered already, all right? That does not matter one bit, because the longer you run from your passion, the longer you run from the happiness that you were meant to have in your life, right? God blessed everybody in this room, okay, with a passion, which is in tune with your purpose. So you ain't got to find nothing, right? And it can be as simple as you want it to be. Eppert and Roper get paid for watching movies every day, right? And some of y'all may not even know who Eppert and Roper is, but when you look online and basically you'll see like people having like the movie premieres, right? And like they didn't seen the movie before it come out. The movie come out on August 14th. They didn't watch it on August 7th. You can go to your Netflix. You can go to your Fandango account before you buy your ticket, and there's already reviews there, right? They used to come on A&E, and they used to review things that they used to watch and tell you whether it was a good movie or a bad movie. They used to be like, love it, hated it, all right? Listen, all they do is watch movies, all right? And that's key because, you can go next slide, all right? It's because that's what they love to do. All right, a lot of times we're looking at our passions and our purpose as something that has to be astronomically, all right, hard, difficult, or life-changing. You can change lives, right? But it ain't gotta be hard. The only reason, honestly, at my core, when I was like 12, 13 years old, the only reason I became a leader is because I wanted to wear suits. That was it. I was just like, when somebody asked me what I wanted to do, I was like, I don't know, but whatever I would do, I want to be able to wear suits to it. I think I look nice. All right? But at the same time, Deion Sanders told me that. He said, look good, feel good, perform even better. You like Deion? Yeah, that's GOAT and everything, best cornerback ever, right? So with that standpoint, all right, it's really just, you don't have to start off with some long definition, some long explanation. It ain't gotta be an essay when it comes to your purpose or your passion, all right? All you gotta do is have a connection to things that you genuinely care about, you genuinely like. Now, I do wanna go back and answer the question, right? How do you find your passion? 2 ways, because I'm not gonna give you a what without a how, all right? And I know y'all answering that question right now. But 2 ways that I found, I can only speak on experience. So like I'm gonna give y'all like tools and tips from my life experience, right? Is the fact that, number one, you can gravitate towards things you're naturally good at, all right? So if you can sing, that could be your passion. If you can cook, that could be your passion. If you schooling everybody in Madden, that could be your passion. If you're good at doing nails, that could be your passion, right? If you can draw, maybe you're a graphic designer, right? Or an architect, okay? If you just like being around people, maybe you're a speaker, all right? If you just like being personable and making connections, all right? Maybe you're a mentor. If you like being around young people, kids, maybe you're a teacher, all right? It don't have to be astronomical. Just start with what you have, all right? Number 2, you can find the problem that irks you so bad that you're the only person who really is trying to solve it, all right? So if there's a problem in your community, we all come from different communities. If there's a problem that you have, right, maybe you're the one that can develop a solution. Next slide, please. 2, all right, our second phase of leadership is position. I'm sorry, all right? I'm gonna have to apologize to y'all beforehand. Your passion can fuel you, but 9 times out of 10, it will not feed you. Not naturally. All right, not naturally. Not without this, right? Not without this. All right, somebody raise their hand and read the definition of position for me. Yes, sir, you fast.
Position, the credentials and experience you earn to showcase your passion in an organized subject.
Yes, all right. He stated, the credentials and experience you earn to showcase your passion in an organized, structured manner. All right, so again, all right, going back to it, keeping it simple. If you love working with young people, you love working with kids, then how are you gonna be able to showcase that and be able to put food on your table, all right? Because check it, again, your passion will fuel you and give you that energy to wake up, all right, every morning, okay? I think of Russell Westbrook every time, all right? I think about passion, like that's my guy. He's not shooting well right now, but hey, that's my guy, all right? That is my guy and everything. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Russ. Durant left, and he went on a triple-double spree, all right? That man got passion, all right? So, keto, okay, is that, again, it can fuel you, but he ain't win no championship that year, so it might not feed you, okay? If the finish line is here, your passion gonna get you here, all right? If you wanna get here, then you gotta get in position to do so, all right? Beyonce had a thing to where ladies get information, like, guys, let's get in position, all right? Meaning that, think about the degrees that you need, all right, to be successful. Think about the certifications that you need to be successful, all right? Think about the rooms that you need to be in to be successful. Think about the resources that you need to build to be in order to be successful, all right? Think about the experiences, the volunteer hours, all right? The things that you need, okay, in order for you to be successful. What is your position that will allow you, all right, to showcase your passion in an organized, structured manner and put food on the table, all right? I ain't never gonna give nobody permission to be broke, all right? That's just not how we rock. Honestly, you gotta have a peace of mind. Everybody want peace these days. You can't have peace and not be able to afford your lifestyle, whatever that looks like. If you like J's, I want you to work hard enough to get J's and get in position to look at that. All right? If you like suits, I want you to work hard enough to be in position to get your suits. If you like getting your hair done every week, I want you to work hard to get your hair done every week. All right? If you don't like eating regular milk because it's $1.30 right now at Walmart, which is weird, right? Because that's the same price of a Snicker bar, all right? And you like lactate milk like me, all right? Then maybe you got to work hard enough to afford that lactate milk, all right? Whatever you get off on, right? I ain't never gonna say you don't deserve it. I'm gonna say this is what it takes to get there. All right, next slide, please. But you gotta think about success. So like if you in position, right, a couple of ways, okay, for you to understand that you're in the right position, okay, or how to get there, right? Whatever it is that you wanna do, you need to do a little research. There's this thing called Google, right? We used to have encyclopedias, right? Shout out to encyclopedias. This thing was big and like they look nice in the house. They're like brown and everything like that. They kind of matched my suit. Like it was cool, right? I liked them, but it was long and you couldn't really find anything on there unless you was really, really determined to do so. Now y'all got Google, right? I need you to look up, okay, what's the highest form of success that you can get, all right, doing the thing that you are passionate about, okay? And even if it's not that, right? Because if it's sports, the Hall of Fame is there. Right? But like, what if that's not, like, you look at it, it's like, nah, it's not really it. If you strive towards getting in that position, you're going to end up, all right, where you want to be, okay? Because I guarantee you it's on the same path, all right? So look up the highest form of success that you can achieve, okay? Understand the things that you need, all right? The degrees, the certifications, the experience, the volunteer hours, all right? And then build a network of people around you, okay, that can help you get there. Because I promise you, I wouldn't be here today without a team. All right? Next slide, please. Perception. Somebody raise their hand and read that one for me. Y'all tired? There we go.
How you're reviewed and constructed by people whose opinions actually matter.
Yes, perception. How you're viewed and constructed by people whose opinions actually matter. All right? Now, listen, all right? Everybody's opinions don't matter. Call to action real quick. When I say yes, sir, y'all say yes, sir. Everybody's opinions does not matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. All right? Stop playing with me. So, key, all right, is that you might have friends, okay? And they gonna give you opinions on everything that you do. All right? I'm sorry, bro. Their opinions might not matter though. Right? They might have great intentions. Okay? They might have great intentions. They might love you. Okay? They might be your boy. They might be your girl. You doing everything with them. They might even help you get there. But are they the people, okay, whose opinions really, really matter? And like how you define that, whether or not opinions really matter, is really looking at what you can learn from the individual who's talking. If they're not in the position you're trying to get into, right? Not to say that you can't learn things, because I try to learn things from everybody. My grandmother told me that it don't really matter how they talk to you, it matters what they say. And if you can take something from it, right, then make sure you do. Because you're the one that's gonna miss out, right? They're giving you information, okay? So it's just like, are they in the position that you're trying to get in? All right, we can do next slide. All right. Are they in the position that you're trying to get into? Okay. Do they have the credentials that you're trying to earn? All right. For some reason, is it genuine enough as an interaction to where you can feel that they organically care about you? All right. Are they coming from an angle of jealousy? Because you doing something that they can't do? Right? Are they following their dreams themselves? Because I hate that. Right? We can't really talk about, we don't relate, bruh. Cause like I wake up every day and like my days might start at 5 or 4 and they might end at 10, 11, right? Because I gotta make sure that I'm following my dream and I'm in a position to ensure that everybody else around me is taken care of, right? So like if you can't relate to following your dream, and your days don't have to be that long, to be honest with you, cause I'm big on naps and sleep these days too, right? But at the same time, are we talking to somebody who we can actually relate to? Do they understand the grind, right? Do they understand that, yo, this is serious? Or are they just playing in life and complaining about the things that they want to change and not putting their hands on it, right? You got to be talking to people, all right, whose opinions actually matter, because everybody's don't. And I know you got 2 ears so you can hear everything they say, but let it go in and out the other if they aren't somebody who you need to be perceived by, okay, in the way that you need to. All right, next slide, please. So, bet, all right, we done, okay? Now, real quick, because I want the engagement. Y'all should be finishing up in regards to your activities, and we want to talk. If y'all got questions, if you don't, that's cool, right? But if you do, let's talk, right? Before we wrap it up, man, I really want to say this beforehand, all right? Remember our 3 phases of leadership: passion, position, and perception, all right? Remember what we got going on. Remember your definition of leadership, okay? But from the bottom of my heart, like, I'm gonna say this too, right? Because we're men of color, and like we don't get a lot of opportunities to be in the same room as each other and like share the messages that we sharing, right? If you are a man of color, raise your hand again if you aspire to be a leader throughout your life. Let me see. All right, keep your hands up. Don't worry about it. Yeah, keep your hands up. So like, listen to me real quick. As men, and ladies, I see y'all too, but I'm talking to our fellas real quick, all right? That don't mean just in your solo life. You just making you happy, all right? That means in your household, in your profession, in your career, in school, in the community, right? Make a difference. But like, one thing, if you don't do nothing else, all right, make sure that every time you see a woman of color, you show them the absolute most respect to the utmost. All right, we not tolerating none of that. All right, yeah. We're not tolerating none of that. Like, I'm telling you, bruh, I'm telling you, our women of color, that's the safest place you can be. All right, and you ain't even got to be in a romantic love relationship and still be safe in there. All right, they gonna take care of you. They gonna support you. They gonna call you out when you wrong, right? They gonna make sure you taken care of. They gonna be speaking knowledge, and sometimes they talk fast and they clap with their hands too. But and things of that nature, they don't mean no harm. That's just what they do. That's just what they do, bro. I'm sorry, right? But again, like my grandmother said, it don't matter how they talking if they talking and saying the right things that you need to listen to. So like, wherever you go, just make me that promise, all right? If I don't ever see you again, hopefully I do, and I'll be around and make myself available. But promise me that every time you interact with a woman of color, it's gonna be with respect, all right? You're gonna talk nice to her, and you're gonna love her to the utmost because she love you, all right? But we got a Q&A, clap it up. All right, bet. You want first?
I think I was the first, bro.
Hey man, y'all scrub it out. And things like that. Hey, listen, thank y'all so much. All right, if y'all good. Oh, sorry, chill real quick. Chill real quick. You don't have a question? All right. A card? Yeah, we're gonna make sure we get that contact information, right? Stay connected with me. All right, if you want to learn more about Successteam, at Successteam, 3 underscores. If you want to connect with me, same thing, at Tim Behling. All right, connect with me. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. My God, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all. There it is.
Oh, you gonna be front row?
Hey man, y'all did it too. Telling you, make it happen. Hey man, appreciate you, bro. Let's make it happen, man. Nice to meet you as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.